Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, My Hero Academia Season 4 Episode 3. Yes, the last two episodes have been kind of weird. Well, the first one was obviously just the recapitulation episode that we always get with a new season. Last one was obviously when they went swimming, and this one is they are using a reporter so they can get up to date with the events that happened during the third season. Um, Obviously, I wasn't expecting much about that episode. I was just waiting for the recapitulation to end. But now, in the last one, we really got our plot episode. Now we're moving the plot. Now we're moving forward. And yes, it's a weird one, an interesting one, but weird because the first half is very very dark, and obviously, thanks to the fact that the villains are the protagonists of the first half. Uh, I honestly wasn't expecting half of the things that happened during that first half. Yeah, it was very very dark in tone and in everything, and then of course in the second half we got our heroes. Now we have the work study, and obviously everybody is trying to look for a place so they can do that. They can proceed with the work study. And Deku apparently found one. In this case, Sir Night-Eyed Agency, and of course, he's supposed to make him laugh, but he only makes us laugh. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just rambling right now. So yeah, the only thing I have to say is, remember, if you are not subscribed to the channel and you enjoy the content, please consider a subscription and of course turn on notifications. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and of course comment so I know what do you think about my reaction, what do you think about the episode. But anyway, yes, let's cut all of these because it's way too long now and watch the episode, shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the third episode of the fourth season. It is. The episode in general is just basically how Deku is accepted into this work study. Obviously, it wasn't easy, it required a lot of effort, but in the end, he was accepted. And I love this concept because obviously, what we can see from Deku that is very hardworking. Yes, he is intelligent, but he works hard to get what he needs to. And we have seen this theme through all the history of My Hero Academia. Like, he get the power, but he needs to train for said power. He could not just be given willy-nilly. And obviously, before that, he must be acknowledged by All Might by trying to rescue Bakugo. This series always has been this kind of hard working for something, and obviously this is no exception. It was kind of deceiving at the beginning of the episode because I thought it was, oh, he was just going to be accepted, that's it, but obviously no. We needed a test, and it's an interesting test, especially from somebody who has the power of foresight. And how far is that foresight? I have no idea. So far, what I have seen from this episode is minimal to an hour. So he can see into the future within an hour. So an hour in the future. That is pretty OP. You can see the actions of somebody, according to what is said in the episode. He can see the actions of somebody, their actions in an hour. An hour! That's crazy, man! That's amazing! Yes, obviously, it's not the entire future that you can see everything and everyone. No. Certain conditions need to be met. Obviously, in this case, I think touching the person and seeing in their eyes, if I'm not mistaken, those are the conditions. Obviously, not a lot of people know this because, yeah, that will prevent it. Oh, don't touch me or don't look into my eyes or something like that. But yeah, it will be still pretty hard, but you can pull off. Obviously, not in the way it was done in the episode, but I love how the intentions of this hero are kind of hidden in the beginning. I need to change your face because you are not doing correctly, but actually he wanted to touch his face and see into his eyes so he could see into the future of this person. And yeah, obviously this concept is crazy, but in that moment he knew that he was going to fail, but in the end he knew that he was going to accept him. He hasn't accept that concept. It's said that obviously he didn't accept Deku as the successor of One for All, because he knew all of this. He's one of the few people who knows about how you can inherit the One for All, and it's amazing because I don't think a lot of people know that, other than Deku, obviously All Might. I don't know if the police friend knows this. I think he does. I don't know if Recover Girl and Principal Nezu know. I think Recover Girls know because, well, obviously, and obviously Gran Torino. Yeah, I know I said a lot of people, but come on. Those, I can count all of those with both my hands, and that's it. I will still have fingers left. Anyway, as I was saying, he knew that, and Night Eye already chose another successor. In this case, Mirio. So yes, everybody from the school before All Might joined UA, and obviously Night Eye knew or wanted Mirio to be the next successor of All Might. And that is putting a lot of pressure on Deku, because yes, in the end, when Sir Night Eye allow Deku to join his agency, he said, "I'm only letting you join so I can make you see just how amazing Mirio really is, and you gave up on the power of All Might, and you give it to Mirio." So yeah, it's pretty kind of depressing to see this for Deku, because he's just treating as somebody who doesn't not deserve what he already has, somebody who is just in the middle of the way of the greatest hero, in this case Mirio, because he deserved to be this greatest hero, and now with the One for All he's going to be, besides obviously his already amazing quirk. Well, amazing because he did it amazing, as we learned in the last season. But yeah, it must be depressing, but what I love about these last moments is how Deku does not give up. I think that's what I'm trying to say, that Deku is saying, okay, everybody is against me, everybody is telling me, well, perhaps I'm exaggerating, everybody is telling me that I do not deserve this power, I should give it to somebody else. In this case, somebody else is right beside me. Obviously, that other one, I don't think he knows that. I don't think he knows, I don't think Mirio knows the intentions of everybody else around him. But still, it must be really hard for Deku. And still, I love that moment in which say, no, I am All Might's successor, All Might choose me for a reason, and I will be the greatest hero of them all. So yes, I love that attitude of Deku, how much he has changed, and this is something that I really appreciate. The change in character of Deku, because so far we have seen projected in the anime the changes, but more in the root of the power of One for All. But I think this is one of the few times that we have seen character growth from Deku. We saw that in the tournament arc. We saw that in the Hero Killer arc, and in the when they kidnapped Kachan. But this one, I think it's very important and very interesting, because I highly doubt that Deku from the beginning will have done the same as this Deku, as the Deku from this episode. That is a huge growth from Deku, and I love it. I love how Deku is not giving up that easily, and he's going to work hard just to make everybody see that yes, All Might didn't made a mistake with him, and he is really deserving of the power of one for all. I love that attitude, and I love how Night Eye kind of accepted him as the in the work study. That's what I was thinking about. Sorry about that. But anyway, yes, I love how he accepted once he saw that actually the reason why Deku was not being as skillful, or was just trying to imitating Gran Torino, poorly imitating Gran Torino according to Night Eye, is because he wants to avoid every single bit of All Might's merchandise. He didn't want to damage any of them, and I love the way he showed his mind. Okay, this kid is something else. I'm still going to make him change his mind, but at least I'm going to accept it a little bit more. That's how I see that moment, honestly. That's how I see it. And yeah, in the last few scenes, we saw obviously how everybody's happy for Deku to be achieving his goal to gaining a work study. Well, he's going to work study with somebody, but there is something particular that we see here. Obviously, we saw Tokoyami being accepted by the third hero in the ranking. That is amazing. That is honestly unbelievable. Why? Obviously, this is going to be important because come on. You do not get accepted by somebody in the top 10 and somebody who is asking for you just because of whatever. So yeah, this is going to be important for the arc. And we saw something else. We saw 3 other people being important for the arcs, I guess, because yeah, obviously the big 3 are being kind of important for the school, and they are calling for certain students. Obviously Mirio is calling for Deku, or is, well, not calling for Deku, he's helping Deku. Yeah, I mean, come on, the protagonist, man. But obviously we got Amajaki. Yeah, sorry, I got my notes. You know, I'm terrible with names. Amajaki is calling Kirishima, and Hado is calling Uraraka, and of course Tsuyu. So these four students are going to be important for the arcs, and I cannot wait how important they're going to be. What are we going to see from them? Because yes, again, this is no coincidence, and I'm excited for those moments that we see. And obviously, let's speak about the last scene of the episode. Yeah, the extra scene in which we saw, now we know her name. We saw Eri. Yeah, I was looking for her name. We saw Eri, and we saw Chisaki, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Chisaki. We saw Chisaki, and obviously we now starting to see how this is connected, because we saw them both. Well, we saw Chisaki in the last season, and we have seen him in previous episodes. This is not the first time we saw him, but this is the first time we saw in the episode. We saw the little girl, Eri. Obviously, we knew that she was important because of the opening, but I had no idea what is the relationship between the opening, obviously, and the rest of the episodes. And now we're starting to see the connection. She is connected somehow to Chisaki, to this leader of the Yakuza, of the 7 precepts of death. And yes, thank you for somebody who translate that for me. Thank you, because again, I did not want to see spoilers. Anyway, we start to see the connection, but what is going on with her? Why is she important? Because so far we haven't seen anything for that, for her to be that important for anybody. Obviously, she is a little kid. She is just a child. And from what we saw in the last few scenes, she's scared. Of what? I have no clue. Well, perhaps it's Chisaki for the relationship we saw in here. But yeah, what is going to happen with this arc? What is going to happen in the next few episodes? I cannot wait to find out, honestly. This is very, very exciting. But anyway, I think I exhausted the topic of this episode. I hope you enjoy. And yes, let me remind you, if you enjoy the content of this channel, please consider a subscription and obviously turn on notifications so you can get up to date with the uploads. And obviously, if you like this video, give me a like. And if you want to tell me something, please leave a comment so I know what you think about the reaction, about the episode, or about the commentary. Yes, if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below too. And yes, I genuinely have nothing else to say. So thank you for your attention and see you on the next one. Bye.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, give it a like so the algorithm from YouTube will help me out. And check my other videos, share them, and also why not subscribe to my channel and join this community. And as always, I want to thank you for your attention, your likes, and even your dislikes, your comments, which is something I always look forward to read. And yeah, once more, thanks and see you on the next one.